You've been a beacon of hope in these dark times for my people, and I will never forget it. Therefore, by my authority as Jarl, I pronounce you Thane of Riften, and award you all the benefits befitting your station. Congratulations.
Thank you. There we go, completely finished Riften.
Yes.
Now they want me to visit my house. It's just showing me where the house is.
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
So she's the one that looks after my house for me. So that one I can't do for now. I'll see if there's a console command for it or whatever. If there is, I will save it for on stream and continue it later. So whenever I'm testing, I will save first and not save after. That one's also a bugged quest. I don't know if there is a way to remove it. I'll look at that one as well. I don't think there was. Why not go down to Falkreath now? I've been saying for a long time I'll get down there eventually. Never have gone down there, so it's about time I did.
So, you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Yes. Of course it's night time. What?
No matter what else happens, the guards will always be grateful for everything you've done.
Well, that was a bit of a trick.
Just my luck. Stuck in the sticks with this crazy old...
Dead man's drink? What?
Fancy yourself an alchemist, hmm? Never could get the hang of that.
Keep a song in your... ward off the...
Short bone, handsome man in Falkreath.
The Imperials.
Calling me handsome?
Strong drink will chase off that chill in the air.
Hello again, friend. I'll never forget what you did for me.
What was that?
Hello again, friend. I'll never...
What did I do for you?
We'll drive out the storm cloak, store what we own. With our blood
I hear Valder made it back safe. Too bad about the others, but at least it's one less thing to worry about.
Okay, so he's someone I helped out in the world somewhere. I don't know who he was. I do need to wait till daytime so I can talk to people though.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the... Welcome to Dead Man. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Are you giving me that room? You are.
Let me
Thank
know
you.
if there's anything else.
I'll wait till 9 AM. Near enough anyway.
Hello again, friend. I'll never forget what you did for me.
Strangers like you bring war.
No new people in there.
What are you doing that? Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler.
You said something about burial?
Falkreath is known for its graveyard, traveler. buried more dead than you can imagine. I just finished giving my old war companion Barrett a proper burial by fire. Old Hardhead hated the idea of being lost cold in the ground. Could you deliver the ashes to Runil, the priest of Arcay? He'll know the right blessings to make for Barrett's soul.
I'd be on it.
Thank you. Till next
He might
time.
just have the amulet I'm looking for too.
Don't like those eyes you got. I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim. I can't believe we let provincials like
What?
you
Well
wander
met.
Skyrim.
Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak.
Ah, is it just because I'm a stranger, not because I'm a vampire? I'd like to make an investment in your business.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use.
You mentioned a brother? Who's he?
His name's Bolin. He's the
Yep.
one who works the lumber mill down by the river.
Okay.
If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. He ain't one for talking, especially with folk he don't know.
Yeah, I just found that out. You're a Stormcloak?
I was once, but not anymore. I was wounded in a skirmish up near Windhelm. This was years ago, mind you. Now maybe I don't pick up a blade in Ulfric's name no more, but I still hold with his ideals. Skyrim is Nordland, and we ought to rule it. We don't need no help from the Empire on that count. Steal anything, shop, and you'll regret it.
I do kind of agree. The people of the land should be able to defend themselves, not have someone come in and try to rule over them.
Go fiddling with any locks around here. We're going to have a real
That's
problem.
Lot's house. He's out here.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengear first, and the Empire second.
Sounds like loyalty is important to you.
I was Dengear's personal guard for years. I risked my hide more than once to protect him. Why would I do that? For money? Because I swore an oath? No. It was because he was a good man and a true friend. A true Nord places loyalty and honor above all else.
You know that dog on the road you asked me to get?
Yeah.
He ended up being a lot more trouble than he was worth.
Anyway, it's done. Time to move on. Much obliged. Here. It's not much, but take it anyway.
Okay.
Only a hearty soul travels the road these days.
Falkreath seems quiet.
Only inside the gates. Much of Falkreath Hold is wilderness, and there's plenty of trouble to be had.
Okay.
See me at my forge if you need arms or armor.
Well, I did just talk to you at your forge.
Someone new? Perhaps someone looking for me to mix something up for them?
Why name your store Grave Concoctions?
I know, it's a bit strange. Not exactly a name to bring comfort to the sick and ailing who come to buy a poultice or salve. But what you must understand about Falkreath is that our town is defined, for better or worse, by the large and ancient cemetery here. That's why the inn is called Dead Man's Drink, the farm is called Corpse Light Farm, and so on. I suppose it's sort of a running joke.
Okay. There aren't many red guards in Skyrim. What brought you here?
Well, my family back in Hammerfell didn't approve of my interest in lethal poisons and death in general, so I left and wandered north. When I found this town, with its huge cemetery, I felt right at home. I opened the shop, and I've never looked back. This is where I belong.
Fair?
I'll take my leave then.
What is it?
That's the barracks, don't need that. That's the wall. Jarl's Longhouse. Before I talk to the Jarl, I'm gonna look around.
Sidgeir can sometimes act too quickly, but he does listen to Helvard and I.
I'm not gonna do that one because that's just bounty letters. How long have you been in a steward?
It was Dengir who made me a steward, long ago when he was young. When Dengir's health began to fail, young Sidgeir was appointed Jarl in his stead. It was simpler just to keep me as steward. Sidgeir has no interest in running his hold, and so leaves such matters to me. As for my part, I do my best to see that folk are treated fairly.
Nice. Why is your cemetery so large?
Many battles have been fought here over the centuries. Graves were dug and monuments built, and the town grew around these. In time, Falkreath came to be known as the Heroes' Graveyard. Many noble jarls and renowned warriors asked to be buried here. Falkreath's reputation has faded somewhat, but the graves remain, reminding us of the one inevitable truth of life.
Okay.
May wisdom forever light your path.
That's not what I meant. That's what I want. It's strange that I can take the things already. No one in there.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude. Auxiliary?
Make sure I get all these points.
Stay sharp. Until next time.
And this is the Jarl's bedroom.
Yes, what is it that you want?
I'll do that one last. Does your inexperience make your job difficult?
Difficult? I'm a Jarl. I eat the most succulent meat, drink the finest ale, and hunt with the best hounds in the hold. Meanwhile, my very capable steward sees to the needs of the small folk, and ensures that my hold runs smoothly. Being a Jarl could hardly be simpler. You should try it sometime.
You just sound like you're taking it in, you're not doing your job, and you're just being lazy. How did you become a Jarl while so young?
My uncle Dengir was Jarl until a short time ago. His old age and failing health caught up with him, and he stepped down. He now serves us honorably as Thane, and to the great benefit of the Hold, I now serve as Jarl.
I don't think that's a great benefit to the Hold, by the sounds of it. I got your letter. I'm Jonesy.
Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it.
You sound very dirty. It'll be done.
Good. Execute every last bandit. Spare no one.
Will do. As much as I disagree with it, it will be done. So I've been in there. Okay, I can't go in there. This way is just a way out of town. Nope, there's more down there. What's this place? Ah, that's the graveyard. I'll do that last. Why can't I go in the farm though? Is it just no one's home? There's no one out the back either.
Try not to judge Falkreath too harshly, visitor. The war has been hard on us.
Here's the mill.
I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim.
You're so rude. That's the way out of town. Okay, so it looks like the only place to go is the graveyard. All of the dead. Have a check in here first. Is there Amulet of RK in here somewhere? This looks like just a normal house, not a Hall of the Dead. Hall of the Deads are supposed to have crypts and burials and stuff in there.
The god Arcade was once like us, bound to winding mortality. But he willingly gave up this existence, that we might better understand the vagaries of life and death. It is through the ebb and flow of this cosmic tide that we find renewal, and in the end, peace. May the spirit of Lavinia and all those who have left this world and its suffering know the beloved serenity of Aetherius. And may we one day rejoin them in eternity.
I'll talk to you after.
A sad time.
Is this place always so gloomy?
Yes, and I couldn't tell you why. My wife and I think there's some dark magic at work. Or perhaps RK's influence is strong here, and he likes to keep it this way.
Who died?
Our daughter. Our little girl. She hadn't seen her 10th winter.
Damn. How did she die?
He ripped her apart. Like a saber cat tears a deer.
Whoa.
We barely found enough of her to bury.
Oh, damn. Who did this?
Sinding. Came through as a laborer. Seemed like a decent man. He's stewing in the pit while we figure out what to do with him. If you've got the stomach to look at him. What could drive a man to do something like this?
Why does the town have such a large cemetery?
The cemetery is ancient. It's been here longer than the town. I'm no scholar, but I know that a lot of battles have been fought here over the course of history. After each battle, more dead were buried and the graveyard got bigger. I heard it's now the biggest graveyard in Skyrim.
Yeah, I think it might be.
Just don't understand what kind of man does that.
Yeah.
My husband Matthias and I tend Corpse Light Farm.
Okay, that's why it was locked, because they're down here instead.
These graves hold the sons and daughters of Falkreath.
Yep. You got a long way away.
Who's this responsible?
How rude.
War is not new to Falkreath. You have only to stand.
I'll do the
in
mission one
cemetery to
last.
see that.
Do you tend the graveyard alone?
Oh, merciful Arcane, no. I'm too old and frail, and this graveyard is too large. Kust is my assistant. He helps me tend the headstones and keep our cemetery clean, as befits a place of rest.
Fair. No. You're a priest of Arche?
I am. I I came into Arkay's light after the Great War. So many died by my hands, my magics. I'm fortunate that Kust and the people of Falkreath have come to accept me as one of their own. Could you do an old elf a favor? I misplaced my journal in a cave I was exploring. I'll pay for its return.
Sure, I'll do it.
Blessing of Arkay to you for your help.
I have a delivery from Thadgeir.
Ah, Barrett's ashes. He was a good man. Not many warriors grow to a fine old age. Thank you for bringing this to me. I'll make sure he gets his rights. Here, for your trouble.
Not bad. Cool.
That journal means a lot to me, if you find it.
I'll look for it. Right next to him.
You're not as dumb as you look.
Wow. How rude.
Hello again, friend. I'll never what you did for me.
Do you have an amulet of Arkay on you? I don't need. Okay, it's an ingredient I can use.
What do you think you're doing?
I don't need the rest. I would have thought he would have had an amulet of Arkay on him, but it does not seem like he does.
Sure spoons. Handsome man in Falkreath.
Indara and I like to keep to ourselves and run our farm. I just don't understand what kind of man does that.
There might be an amulet of Arkay where his journal is though. I've talked to everyone in the city, in the town. Nothing on that table. How do they not have an amulet of Arkay, but they're a priest of Arkay? How rude. Have I got any main? Yeah, that's a main quest. That's actually a quest for getting 2 Daedric artifacts. You can only keep one of them, but you do get both during the mission if you complete it to the end. One of them you get given when you talk to him, which is the ring, which is a ring. Then you have to pass that ring in to get the second one. So I'll do these 2. Where am I going for it? I'll do that one last. That one's journal. And where's the third? Up there. Okay, I'll do the journal first. Then I'll walk up to the other one. Did it say I've completed it, or it has Moss Mother Cavern? It has been cleared, so I have done it in the past. But I don't remember What is my snake like? Do I still need more snake? I'm at 98 snake, so I will continue sneaking a bit. I remember this one. Crazy how weak they are now. Well, how strong I am, I suppose you could say. It's up there, I believe. It was a bit stronger. Or the Spriggan Earth Mother was a little bit stronger. Not too strong for me though. I know I'm going the wrong way. I'm just doing some exploring. There we go. There's the journal. I don't need the rest. Looks like there's nothing in the water. Okay. Hey there, Absalom. How you doing today? I'm not bad. Just getting some more side missions and quests done in Skyrim. I just need to do something. There we go. So I'm just doing some missions for Falkreath now. There's another bear. I'm quite strong now. I've had this sword for a couple of streams now, but it is still pretty new, yes. So I've got the Dragonbone bow, Dragonbone greatsword, which is one you see here, and Dragonbone normal sword, which is one-handed. I occasionally use all of them. And they're so much stronger than the old weapons I had. I smithed all them. I've also got a smithed set of armor that I've done, Dragon Scale. So yeah. I'll get the light armor skill up with the Dragon Scale, and then I'll put the heavy armor that I've got on at my house on Solstheim. Now, where is this cave? It's fenced off. There's a gate. I might go stealthy. I'll walk in, see if... Yeah, bandits. Okay.